and good evening from here. And here I am again for second time of the day, go live. And I am with the person that I really admired in this business, and she is one of my inspiration when I know her. And this is the first time. I never thought that this is the first time that I am inviting Miss Debbie. Hello, Miss Debbie. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thank you very much for inviting me today.
Thank you, because I just think of you and I said you are the person that I really love the way you um, motivating and commitment in this business. And I said I think it's the good way that we can share to the people on how much you can share with us today.
Of course.
So, by the way, my name is Michelle Hope. I am currently living here in Spain for almost 13 years, and I am a business owner for more than a year. And through this business, I really enjoy being a business owner and work from home. And today, I want to Miss Debbie to introduce herself to you.
Of course. Hi, everybody. My name is Debbie Alexander. I am originally from Japan and now living in Oliver, BC, Canada. It's a very quiet countryside. And I have a Portuguese husband and a dog, Leo, living with me here in Oliver. And then I have two grown children, 28 and 24. And
Wow,
yeah, and then I've been running this online business almost 4 years. Time flies.
wow! Oh, for years, that's a lot, and that's why
Mhm.
I admire you, right? So, I have only three simple questions with you. First is, why did you decide to have an online business?
To be honest with you, Michelle, I wasn't looking for anything online. I was so scared of everything online. Back then, I thought all these people talking about online business, I thought they were all scammers. And I was a realtor, so I was handling people's biggest assets. So the reputation was very, very important to me.
Mm-hmm,
So yeah, anything that looks scammy or I wasn't sure, I never touched anything until
mm-hmm,
one day I saw this ad on the Facebook,
mm-hmm.
and that's how everything started.
Wow, wow. Well, like you, I have also that mindset before when
Well,
I started this business.
I
But
was
you know
yeah.
that
Go ahead.
I have always think no. I think there's always real work online, and I need to find it. Yes,
Well, that's
so
good.
that's it.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't want to touch anything. I was so scared. Yeah, but one day I saw this ad, and it was written by Japanese lady, just like
Mm-hmm,
I am, and she was telling her story, and then I resonated really, to her story, and that day I thought to myself, if she can change her life, I could change my life too.
mm, yes,
Yeah.
definitely yes.
Yeah, so you never know what is the sign in your life.
Yes.
Often we just see a lot of things passing in front of our eyes and we don't pay attention. But one day something shiny goes through. Maybe that's the sign. And then you have to take action when you think it's for you.
Wow, I love that guts. I love that because when something that is shining coming in front of you, you feel that disturbing in your mind. You disturb something that is a why it is so different, right? You always think about it. And that's happened to me, yes, really, when I started this business. It's more
Mhm.
than a week thinking it. Why? How? Wow. A lot of questions in your mind, and that's become you curious that you need to go on and discover inside. So, my next question is, what was your pain and struggle? Because we know that we are business owner before you starting anything else or looking for something different. There's a reason behind it. So, what are your reason before you starting this online business?
So, like I said, before I started this online business, I was a realtor. I was selling houses and condos in Vancouver area.
Mhm.
Vancouver is a city, it's a big city.
Mhm.
And I was quite successful. So I was busy. I was very busy. And then, working as a realtor, often that we work after people finish their work, which is like after 5 o'clock until late
Mhm.
night. What a weekend. And then I have two children. So, and then I was a single mother back then.
Mhm.
So what happens is I had to drag my kids in my car and take them with me when I do showings or when I have to do contracts or, even the weekends too.
Mhm.
And that was really difficult. And then I met this wonderful person and then I remarried to him. And then he was a restaurant owner.
Mhm.
So to help him cut his expenses, of course, I wanted to help, and then I started to work as at the restaurant. I did payrolls, to hiring, to cutting vegetables, to cleaning, dishwashing, you name it. I did everything. So on top of my career as a realtor, I adopted, another job as a restaurant worker.
Mhm.
And my life just started to be chaos. I was very, very busy. And then, though my husband and I were in a restaurant in the same place, but we were not like husband and wife. We were more like co workers.
Oh, yeah.
So I was missing, though we were like newly married, we were missing our time together, like quality time. And then our marriage progressed, like years goes by, and then the situation was the same. And really started to think, is this the life that I really deserve? Isn't there a
Mhm.
better way to have a life? Like, I don't know what's normal, but, for me, normal husband and wife, they spend time together, they go to
Yes.
travel together, do things together, but we had no time for such thing. So, but I didn't know how I could change my life. That's why I
Mhm.
wasn't looking for online business or becoming a business owner because I was already very busy. I
Oh,
was self-employed and my husband owned a restaurant. So I didn't want to, have another job. No. So all I was doing is just praying to God because I didn't know. I really didn't know what to do. Then one day, this Facebook ad came in front of me, and I read it, resonated, and I took action right away. And I watched the webinar, and then I was screaming, and I was I was calling my husband, "You gotta watch this! It's amazing!" Yeah, and then I became a business owner. Yeah, that was 4 years ago.
wow, that's so inspiring. That's a wow, beautiful story when you started this business.
You know,
Yeah, I
if I
agree.
if I thought with my brain, I might stopped myself because, like I said, I was already busy. Why do I want to start a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there, my gut, my heart was telling me this will change my life. So
Yes.
I just follow my gut feeling. And from there, I was right.
Wow, wow. And you know that it is good for you and for your husband too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now you have time together and spending time with your poor baby.
Yes. Oh
Because
my
me,
God,
that's
really
also
loves
when I was looking something because before I don't have time also with my husband. That's really hard to cope up the things, run and run from my work is not stable. Like
it.
I need to go house to house for my classes and also running my time because they have only one 30 minutes gap. So one place to one place is very difficult sometimes. And I
Mhm.
don't have that driving license. But actually, I'm looking for that I be with my husband at home instead of working outside, right?
Mhm.
Because sometimes there's some problem. And I got three dogs, which is difficult for him and he
Hmm.
cannot manage those three dogs at home, and he always yelling, "Please return back home."
Yeah,
And it's really good and very inspiring story, Miss Debbie. Thank you for that.
you're
So
welcome.
so it's 4 years that you are here in the business.
Hmm.
What is your biggest results and change that happened since you started this online business?
There are so many things, but I'm gonna name few. Well,
Mm-hmm.
number one, owning a dog was my childhood dream. All the way, I always wanted to own a dog, but I never did because I was too busy, right?
Oh.
I wanted to take care of the dog if I own one, but
Mm-hmm.
I was working and I become a single mother and I was just too busy with my life work. So after I started this online business, finally, I own a dog, Leo.
You mean you got Leo recently?
Yeah, yeah. So I
Wow.
owned him for 3 years. Yeah, yeah. I didn't have a dog because I knew I wouldn't be able to take care of him like he deserves. But now,
Oh.
I have time. I am no longer selling real estate. We
Mm-hmm.
moved from the city to the countryside where we always wanted. And yeah, after we started this online business, even my husband shifted the thinking, how we can live our life. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of stuck in one place, so he doesn't have a restaurant anymore. Instead of restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
he shifted to food truck.
Oh
So
wow.
I become a mobile. I can work anywhere with my phone
Mm-hmm.
and laptop. So now he has a food truck, so he can travel with me and he can be working from anywhere. So we left the city. We came to the countryside. First, we stayed in Osoyos. It's a very small town.
Mm-hmm.
We were there for 1 year. And then after 1 year, we came to this Oliver. It's another small
Wow.
town. And we've been here for a couple of years. And then we are thinking of moving again because we are able to do that.
Wow. This is the power of
Mhm.
the business. You can carry on the road wherever you want to go.
Yeah. So until we find, our forever home, we can just keep moving.
Wow. I love it. I love it because wherever you are, even you are in your mobile, you can carry your business. And
Mhm.
there's no such reason you cannot do this business.
Yeah, there are so many business owners in a online community. They have a lifestyle of maybe living in a camper and traveling across,
Mhm.
provinces and states in North America and making money and running an online business very successfully. So there is a lot of way that we can live our lives, and then I'm so grateful that I started this online business. This business allows me to spend time with my husband and then my dog.
Wow.
And yeah, and I am so much happier. My husband is so much happier. And before, what we were talking about was the problems at the restaurants or the
Mm-hmm.
money problem, or
Mm-hmm.
being mad at each other. But now we talk about our future, the dreams. And
Yeah.
then now we are in a state that making our dreams come true one by one.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing with that. So, I'm sure that we have some viewers. There's a lot of people out there that they are looking for opportunities. Do you
Mhm.
have any advice to them?
Well, if you are watching this until now, that means you are probably interested in online business, or how Michelle lives her life. So if you are interested in, just do not keep watching one video after another video. You got to take action, because if you are keep doing the same thing that you are doing a year before, then you have the same life from a year before.
Yeah.
If you want to change, somewhere in your life, your gut knows which way you should go. But just looking at that direction still not going to change you or change your life or change your family's life. You have to go step forward. That's the only way that you'll make a change in your life. And who knows, like, it happened to me. I didn't know online business was going to be my answer to changing my life, but it did. You
Yeah.
just never know until you take action.
Yes. Wow. Do you hear, Debbie? Debbie is one of our inspiring coach in our community, and she helped a lot of people in our community too. So you take an action. If you are watching this or you're watching this replay, this is not a coincidence for you. This is the
Hmm.
reality that you can see something that you can leverage online and you can do from wherever you want to, any place that you wanted to visit or wanted to live. This is a real legit business for you. Just
Hmm.
do it in action.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly. This business is for ordinary people.
Yes,
If you have no knowledge about, marketing or know nothing about computer, don't worry. Don't worry. You'll get there. My English is not perfect, but I become a successful online business owner because I wanted to change my life.
yes.
As long as you have that desire, you can do it too.
I love it. Thank you so much, Miss Debbie, for
You're
sharing.
welcome.
And I really appreciate that you are here on my page today. So thank you. I think that's all we can say for today, everyone. And we see you in the next Go Live. Thank you, Miss Debbie.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.